La la la. La la la. Hello, how's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Let the people roll in for a while. Welcome to the stream. Today we're gonna find out the age-old question. What is it that a woman wants? Okay, is it looks? Or is it money? Hello Marcelo, hello Papi, hello all you guys, welcome to the stream. Chips, nah, they don't want chips, right? Okay, so I guess you guys are here, so let's start this. So today we're gonna explore an age-old question. What do women want? Right? And how are we gonna explore this? By looking at women in the field. Alright? Looking at women in the field. Okay? So I found this channel. It's odd enough. Okay? You can, so it's women telling what they want, like it's on the street interview and stuff. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna listen to it and try to figure out what do women want, and maybe we'll get a few hee ha-has along the way, and maybe we'll get a non hee ha-ha along the way, right? So it's by It's Complicated, that's the name of the channel. Looks versus money, rules of modern dating and understanding women, right? Hopefully after watching these I will understand women further. Yes, Doodle Noodle, you will too. A Poppy, Wrath, all you guys, you will, right? Yes. So what do women want? Right? Let's start.
Either I'm gonna believe this lie, I'm gonna get some good, or I'm gonna play dumb, get a shopping spree when I wake up. Like, life is gonna go good for me after you tell this dumbass lie. I'm about to do you in right after this.
How do you
What is she saying? We would like to ponder upon the philosophical words coming out of this woman's mouth.
plan on keeping men interested in you once your looks begin to fade?
Cause I have a good heart. Like, if I have a good heart, believe it or not, I am down.
Believe it or not, she has a good heart. My type of lady.
On earth.
Okay, so the opinions captured in these videos do not necessarily reflect the views of the creator. Well, that's one way to separate yourself from all of this. Believe it or not, we all have a bad heart. I don't think we necessarily have a bad heart. It's just that we think about ourselves too much. Okay. I feel
Why
like,
is it considered rude to ask a woman her age or her weight?
Mickey Mouse asked Minnie her weight, and he almost got slapped.
why is he asking a dude in a Mickey Mouse costume like that?
Why do women stress over these issues, and what does that say about her deeper sense of self-worth?
They need to take a trip to Disneyland.
Why are men expected to be confident by women who seem so insecure?
Yes, they need to take a trip to Disneyland, ladies and gentlemen, right?
Mickey Mouse doesn't want to answer that question.
Do you think it's equally rude to ask a man how much money he makes?
Yes,
Why?
Mickey Mouse has a lot in the bank.
What did you just watch? Alright, okay, moving on, I guess, from this trauma. Do not judge this woman's voice because she sounds like a guy in a Mickey costume. Dude, that was a dude. Like, wasn't that a dude? Mickey's loaded. Yes, he got the moolah. right? Stashes upon stashes of money.
I wouldn't go up to a guy and ask him like that kind of information. I don't know. I find that weird.
Why do women tend to stress over these issues, and what does that say about her deeper sense of self-worth?
Whoa, what a question. Why do women stress over this? Do women stress over this issue? That do we want looks, or do women stress over this issue? Like, I don't really know. Like, does anybody know? Like, do women stress over this issue? I don't know.
I think women stress about these insecurities and stuff because all over the internet we're told we have to be a specific way and look a certain way, and I don't know, I feel like that just makes us more insecure about how we feel about ourselves.
Why are men
Really?
expected to be confident?
Really? Is that it? It's the internet. I'm telling you guys, it's all the internet's fault. Right? Internet is ruining a generation. Right? Generation of women who could be obedient and in the kitchen. I'm just kidding. Right? That's just a joke, right?
Confident by women who seem so insecure.
I couldn't answer that one.
What?
Do you think it's equally rude to ask a man how much money he makes?
Yes, absolutely.
Why do men stress over becoming successful, and what does that say about his deeper sense of self-worth?
I feel like in this generation of world, men are told they have to have no feeling and be told to do more and are expected.
Who is telling you that? Like, I don't know. Like, who is telling you that? That men are supposed to have no feeling. I think it's more of things that men tell themselves. That, you know, it's like you don't have to. I don't like. Is this a thing? Like, does society at large has? When was the last time society told you guys not to feel? Like, whatever I watch on the internet, whatever, you know, it's like it's. I don't know. Do you guys like get bombarded constantly with this messaging that, you know, men have to be besides Andrew Tate and all of the other people, men have to be the breadwinner. Hey, you guys get bombarded by this? I feel like most of it is just, you know, you heard it somewhere, and, you know, there are other opinions as well, but you decided to just go with this one. I think that is that kind of happens.
Well, as a man and being a leader, being the headship of everything, you're supposed to be that confidence. You're supposed to show her what confidence looks like. And with you being able to do so, you're going to be able to develop her if she's somebody that wants to be developed and having confidence herself.
Do you think it's equally rude to ask?
This guy's a top G.
Somebody that wants to be developed and having confidence herself.
Do you think it's equally rude to ask a man?
The fact that you're surprises by this makes Pakistan seems a lot better place. No, it's like, obviously I get told that a lot as well. You know, everybody gets told the same thing, but I think it's more of how you take it. I mean, the more you go towards, the more you think about it, the more it kind of affects you in a way as well. You know, I kind of feel like that.
And how much money he makes.
I believe that money shouldn't be the important topic, especially when first getting to know somebody, because money can be made. The most important thing is getting to know the individual.
Why do men tend to stress over becoming successful, and what does that say about his deeper sense of self-worth?
Well, men, I would say males, tend to do that because they lack something within self, so they feel as if everything that they need to obtain is outside of them in order to not only impress themselves but impress women as well.
If you had to choose, would you rather be desired for your body or your finances?
Finances. Really? Because they gonna steal all your money.
Why?
What? Okay.
Why is that?
I don't know.
She's kind of cute. She's cute. What is she wearing though? What are these women wearing? Is this like a natural US women clothing attire? Like with these I'm not like, I like the hats, you know, but like still it's a historical and societal pressure. Yes, it is, and you yourself go through it, Wilson. There is expectation that you have to deliver on it's unfair or not. Yes, I mean everybody goes through it, but it's just what I'm trying to say is how you approach it and stuff. Okay, if you put too much pressure on yourself, you know, for this, okay, and that is me. I do that sometimes, right? But the times when I felt actually free and I felt like, you know, I can the times when I'm actually productive, okay, is when I don't give myself that pressure. Okay, yeah, I mean that is when I'm most productive. It's like you're shifting your focus from, you know, what you actually want to do towards, oh my god, I need to make money. Alright, okay, everybody needs to make money. It's the same with women, it's the same with everyone, you know. But how do you make money? Like, you do what you feel like, you know, something that fulfills you and stuff, and that gives you happiness and stuff. You go towards doing that thing. But if you just keep thinking, oh, I'm gonna make money, I want to make money, it kind of gives you a lot of pressure, and that pressure is not necessarily good for you, your health, your mental health, your I don't know, like some people really work under that kind of pressure and stuff, which is, I don't know, all power to them and stuff. Okay, but personally I don't feel very productive or whatchamacallit, very radiant. Okay, wow, radiant is not a word that I should use in this context, but I like this woman.
I just feel like I'd rather have money than have the looks. I'd rather have money than the looks too, but if somebody wants me for my finances, they're gonna take it all. At least my looks, like, they can't take it from me.
Okay. Why do so many women prefer to show off their bodies rather than their finances?
Probably because they don't want it taken from them, and nobody can take your looks from you for the most part. Somebody could definitely steal your money, especially if you love them.
But don't women kind of resent being used for their bodies?
Yeah, absolutely, and men resent being used for their money.
Okay, so how do we fix that?
Do men resent being used for their money? Do men resent being used for their money? Do you guys do you you know? I think the question is wrong. Yes. What was the question?
Absolutely, and men resent being...
Don't women kind of resent being used for their bodies?
It's a loaded question. It already has the premise that women resent being, but some women, you know, they don't resent being, you know, they're proud of their bodies, they're proud of their titties and stuff. Men are expected to pay everything for a woman, like the dinner at the movies. Expected to pay, yes, but at the same time, Smacker did the rapper, right? Sometimes they're not even expected to pay, but still they pay. Sometimes they're not, you know. Sometimes they think that, all right, they're just expected to pay, and you know, that's just how it is.
Yeah, absolutely, and men resent being used for their money.
Okay, so how do...
Well, those who are open to be used for money and those who accept to being objectified by their bodies are aware. Yes, I mean, I mean, this is too specific. We're just looking at this beautiful lady with with a weird ass hat. Hey, wait, who wears a hat like that? Like, you know, we're looking at her opinion, and I think she's coming from a place of her own and stuff. You know, she thinks that men resent being used. I think somebody totally duped her and stuff. That's why she's all about, you know, don't show men your money and stuff, you know.
How do we fix that?
I guess. It's honestly a great question. It's something that I've struggled. Why are you letting me answer all of these?
If you had to choose, would you rather be desired?
This guy looks like a complete alpha. And he has his name at the side of his head, so he would know, like, in case he forgets. What does it say?
For your body or your
It says, oh, Halo. Well, Halo the game. Well, this guy's gonna have some extreme gamer toxic type of answer. What I feel like, right? You can't judge a book by its cover, right? But let's see what he says.
finances?
My body,
Why?
because I would like to be a gym rat.
Why do so many women prefer
Oh,
to
he's
show
a gym rat. Oh my god. Alright, I'm turning into a
off their
gym rat.
bodies
as well.
rather than their finances?
Because they know what draws attention, their body.
Okay, aren't women objectifying themselves when they do that?
Of course.
So
Oh no, he has balanced. He has a balanced take.
why do women condemn in men the very thing that they benefit from, when sex is typically what they use to empower themselves?
Because sex sells.
So why do they complain about being sexually objectified when sex sells?
Because they like the attention. They like the dispute.
Okay, doesn't that make them hypocrites?
Of course.
Women run.
Very understandable. Thank you. These questions are kind of weird as well. You know, they're very loaded.
So why do they complain about being sexually objectified when
Like it
Sex-
already has the premise that women complain about being sexually objectified, but some of them don't. You know.
Because they like the attention. They like the dispute.
Okay, doesn't that make them hypocrites?
Of
Yes.
course.
Women run the world. Let's get that straight. We run the world. That's why it's important.
So then why
Okay.
are so many women complaining about how hard it is to be a woman in our society if they
Because they're bitches. They're not getting no good dick. They
What the fuck? Okay. Okay, fucking female Andrew Tate. What?
about how hard it is to be a woman in our society if they
Because they're bitches. They're not getting no good dick. They don't have a man taking care of them or a good paying job. One of those. One out of the three. Either they're not getting good dick, they don't have a good paying job, or they don't have a good man providing for them. One of the three.
Does a woman
Opinions? What the fuck?
women's dating options increase or decrease with age?
It depends
On what?
how she take care of herself.
Okay. But in general, do you think that overall women's dating options increase or decrease with age?
Increase.
Increase?
With age, women's dating option increases? How?
So you think that more men are looking for older women as opposed to young baddies?
No, they look for young women.
So
Young
basically,
baddies.
okay, so wouldn't that say that women's dating options often decrease with age?
Yeah.
Decrease, I would say. Yeah, definitely decrease.
Huh. I feel like how the word misogynist gets used seems like the way to put men down, not just from women but also from each other and stuff. I said no one, not even women themselves, can accurately answer this question. Everyone is different. Yeah. Women aren't unified. Yeah, because these are too general and stuff. I feel like with these street interviews and stuff, the entertainment value is, looking at different people's different response. But generalized questions, I don't think they can be answered by by this.
The more disappointed we get, the more we don't want to date.
So why do women's standards often increase as their options decrease?
I think after her looks aren't a thing anymore, she probably.
So why do women's see this is weird, man. I thought this would be like, like we need a better interviewer. Is there any other channel that you guys know that has a better interviewer?
I think after her looks aren't a thing anymore, she probably starts to value other parts of herself, and probably more than what her looks were offering before.
Why does that usually happen after the looks fade? Why can't it happen before?
That's a great question. Part of me wants to blame like the media and the importance that they put on somebody's looks, especially young women. But honestly, I think it's just that more of a household conversation that needs to happen with women, with girls, with daughters, with, ladies.
How do you think women should keep men interested when their looks begin to fade?
Wear more sexier clothes and do more freaky shit.
Oh my fucking god. This guy's got his shit together, man. Oh my god. From the halo tattoo, I didn't think this guy would have, that's based, right? Do more freaky shit, get more, okay.
Wear more sexier clothes and do more freaky shit.
Is it fair to say that women are attracted to men with status and high social value?
I mean, it is one of the things. I feel like.
I would say yeah.
Does that make them opportunists?
Yeah, and yeah.
Does this make them opportunists?
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah. Kind of does make them opportunists. Yeah. I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing.
I mean, it's the same thing with you, like, personally, if you ask this personal question, like, you can't really answer this question in a general vicinity. Like, personally, if you ask me, I look at some shallow aspects of women, like, for example, looks and stuff, okay, and how much freaky shit they can do, and also other stuff as well, right? Like, how honest is this woman, how compatible am I with this woman, right? That's like the thing. But it's not just one singular reason. I think it's the same with everyone. You don't just see looks, you see looks, right? You see everything about a person, but it depends upon you, what is important to you. If looks are more important to you, of course you will find try to chase pretty women, right? But then you gotta take up, you don't really know if this woman, her looks are up at this point, right? But her other values and shit, they're like right there and shit, right? So if looks matter to you a lot, then you're gonna have to take her shit. Like, you're gonna have to take whatever she says and stuff. You're gonna have to take it. That's just how it is. Like, the more importance, if you don't give looks that much important, you go here, right? Then even if she looks like a fucking kakarocha, wait, no. you're gonna still have to bear with that. Okay, so it all depends upon what what values you have, you know. Listen, I remember you mentioned that women in Pakistan brag to each other or only care about a person's money or job. I don't know if I can remember. Yes, that is true. Like generally, if we look at a very broad spectrum, because our culture is kind of different from, you know, your culture and stuff. It's more about you know, it's more fixed and stuff. You get what I'm saying? So it's like you get arranged marriages here, and arranged marriage is sort of like a contract between two families and stuff. All right, I give you my woman, you take care of woman. All right, this is guy that and that, you know. So that's like in a broader, like for example, you could say 60 to 70% of, you know, all marriages, they are like, you know, okay, this person's status is that, right? So we're gonna, it's not even, it's mostly, so I don't think we can even say that it's women in Pakistan generally, right? It's just how the contract is done, you know. It's just how the contract is done, like when it comes to marriage and stuff. It's not, right, I wouldn't say necessarily women, right, but it's just how socially everything is built. Arranged marriage used to be a thing years ago in Turkey as well. I'm in the US, but my family is Turkish, right? Hassan Abi. Yeah, so it's complicated. Yes, that's the name of the channel.
Okay, why is it acceptable for that behavior, but is often frowned upon when an older man takes on a young trophy wife?
See, I wouldn't say it is acceptable, because like, although it does happen, like I personally wouldn't say it's acceptable. I don't think it's fair.
Okay.
Yeah, that's her opinion. So what do you guys think? Like older, would you date someone older, or would you date someone younger? Or is it like different when it comes to men and women? I think it's generally if you think about it on a large message, I'm not talking about specific, but if I were to make a general statement, it's like women, most men look at women for their looks, right? Most. I mean, it depends case by case. Saying majority, I'd say majority instead of saying most, right? Majority of men look at women for their looks, right? And that is their primal criteria, right? And majority of women look for status in a man. That is their primal criteria and stuff. Majority, not most. Okay.
See any difference between
and there's nothing wrong with that. It's like, it's a thing, right? But you know what's wrong is, right, majority of men use more. Now the problem comes when there is hypocrisy, right? Like I would love a woman, right, who just comes up to me and goes like, you know, I don't date broke men, right? You gotta be rich, right? That is my primal criteria, right? Vice versa, if a guy goes like, you know, I will only like a woman for the titties, right? That is my criteria. Very good. Okay, I have respect for you, right? But it's just this hypocrisy that, oh, I'm not in it for your money. I'm not in it for your money. And then it's like, you know, if they are, then that's kind of weird. That's a very weird social dynamic and stuff. That's a very weird social dynamic.
The party girl who uses her early 20s to sleep with lots of alpha males, and the mid 30s player guy who sleeps with lots of young, beautiful women.
I feel attacked.
Yo, mid-30 player guys, is that an actual thing? Is that an actual thing? Are there mid-30s player guys? Is that an actual thing? Whoa. I feel like my future is kind of bleak when it comes to these situations. Wilson, you look like Johnny Depp if he was brown. Like,
But
The reason why that's frowned upon is because society's very hypocritical, and with them being hypocritical, if they see an older gentleman who was able to catch a young lady.
Whoa. All right. Okay.
Who has an interest in an older man,
The
they
universe
feel
does
as if,
not
at least
hear.
I believe, why couldn't I be in that position at my age, you know? And who knows the type of life that this older individual is living now when it comes to this specific lady.
If you had to choose, would you rather be desired for your body or your finances?
Finances, absolutely.
Why?
Finances?
Because financially, I already made it like bigger. You know, like my body has nothing to do with my status in a way. If I've made it financially, I feel like I made it in life. You know.
Why?
So if a man goes like the same thing, he goes like, you know, call him incel as you want. Just don't make fun of his balding.
Why do so many women prefer to show off their bodies rather than their finances?
Shit, I don't know. I think it's easier to show off like your body, you know,
Than how
like-
much you make.
Yeah.
Are those women objectifying themselves?
No.
No.
Why not?
See, these are the type of women that I'm talking about. You know, it's like call a spade, right? Just go with it. Stop it. Okay? Stop destroying my brain.
I mean, God gave you your body. Like you should,
should
be
be
allowed
able to
to
flaunt,
show it. Yeah.
right.
Yeah. God give me these titties. I just right now this guy, call him an incel, call him whatever, call him his head is balding and stuff, but he's just saying it like it is, you know. That's what he believes, you know, and he will, I don't know, if he stays unhappy, that's on him. Okay, that is his freedom to believe and stay unhappy and stuff, right? If it makes him happy, then I don't know, right? Personally, these topics are like, you know, personally it's
When a
different.
woman decides to give a man a shot, is there a window of time for him to close the deal before she gets bored?
Absolutely.
So timing.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. What do you guys think about that? Is there a window of time?
Is important?
Timing is very important. Timing is everything.
Are young women aware that they will have peak years of beauty, fertility, and dating options, but will lose influence over men as they age?
What is this question? Influence over men comes from beauty and what is this question, dude?
And dating options. Are young women aware that they will have peak years of beauty, fertility, and dating options, but will lose influence over men as they age?
That's such a loaded question, dude. It's like he's already giving the premise that women, when they age, they lose beauty, they lose everything, right? Beauty, you could say, you know, if a woman has maintained herself, you know, it doesn't even matter if she's like, I don't even get it, man.
To a degree, yes, because a lot of them, even though they say women mature faster than men, a lot of them just don't have that understanding as of yet. So in the process of becoming older, it starts to kick in even more. But at the younger years, not really.
So why do women often choose to wait for romance and focus on their career when their own window of time is the most limited?
What? Who's saying that their window of time is what is this question? What? Okay, this guy needs to be Okay, all right, okay.
Because they feel like again, I'm going to the word feeling. They feel as if they've been in situations to where they have been done wrong, they look at the majority of individuals that are men in the world as they're gonna do them wrong too. So I might as well focus on self and, you know, get a degree or get a career, whatever the case may be.
Do you think if young women became more aware of their window of time, their life priorities would change?
Absolutely.
How?
It'll change by understanding that you're not gonna be fine as a motherfucker forever, unless that's just in your genetic nature. So be more open.
I don't trust a lot of people. So if I'm
Okay, dude. Alright, so I'm gonna ask you a question. So, you know that women are bad, right? So, why don't they do anything about it? That's like, you know, you already have like a okay, I don't even know. Alright. Yeah, that's what a loaded question is. It's like a loaded, it's a fallacy. It's a logical fallacy. I forgot the name of this fallacy. Yeah, you ask, I don't know what the name of this is, but like, yeah, it's just weird. Trump
I'm gonna end up
2024. Yeah, Trump 2024. I kind of want Trump back. Politics is kind of like very slow right now. Okay, do it for the memes. Alright.
it's because of me, because I don't trust.
It reminds me when some bitch, oh my god, has had a bad experience from a guy, then instantly becomes a feminist and then hate me. Yo, alright, okay. I'm gonna say something very weird and shit. Okay. Yo, sometimes if you know, if a guy rejects a woman, right, it's just weird, right? Women just get fucking weird about it. They become all, you know, it's very weird. Okay, I don't want to say more about this, okay, but sometimes it gets kind of weird, right? Now that's not nice guys. There are nice girls as well, right? There are nice girls as well. Okay, and not just nice guys. Yeah, r/nice girls. Yeah.
Trust people.
I agree. I think I would piggyback.
I
off
personally
that too.
think women. Alright, Cheeto, that is a great contribution.
I think about it often, actually. I personally say I'll never get married, I'll never have kids, but I'm okay with that too. You know, like I feel like I should be free, but maybe the time will come.
If women are smarter
Oh,
than
this woman is gangsta, right? She said, like, you know, women are unhappy because they ain't getting no dick, right? So this is, you
why
know.
do they keep believing men's lies and opening their legs?
What the fuck is happening? What is this guy? Okay.
Why do they keep believing men's lies and opening their legs?
Sometimes you don't believe them. You know it's a lie, but you still want some dick. But he
Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. Okay. What the fuck is happening? What the fuck did I just hear?
you don't believe him. You know it's a lie, but you still want some dick. But he's gonna have like repercussions for that. Like me, my favorite saying is like, hit a man where it hurts him. In his
Oh my god, she's one of those. She's one of those, man. She's one of those. Oh my fucking god, she's one of those. Alright, hit a man where it hurts them. Alright. So, you know, I'm gonna go all Jordan Peterson with this one. Women are violent in a sense that they say psychological shit that fucks a man up. Alright? I'm gonna fuck your brother. Alright? I'm gonna fuck your cousin. Alright? That man, you know, he got a better dick than you. Right? It's just, you know, hit it with. Okay, wow. okay, this is weird, and I.
Pockets, you know, so like, yes, we're gonna have sex, but today a nail gonna break, I'm gonna need my nails done, a toe chip purposely, I kicked something, now I need my toe fixed, I want to eat Benihana's today, not Taco Bell, like, you know, and just once, you know, once I want to do this, do that, then that, like, it's gonna just hurt him in his pockets instead of that lie he told me earlier, you know, like, damn. So
this is the woman that, you know, every conservative you know, talks about. And this is the woman, woman that is, you know, that just covers up their feelings, and they go like, you know, all right, even if I break my nail someday, even if something else happens, I'm just gonna fucking load off on my guy, all right? And this is the women only thing I want is to be more fairer than them as a guy. Wait, what the fuck? Yo, Panda Cups, how you doing?
Either way, he's gonna pay for it. She dumb if she believe it. Like, I don't really know what to say about that one. But me, I believe stuff too, but because I'm gonna get something out of it, you know? Either I'm gonna believe this lie, I'm gonna get some good dick, or I'm gonna play dumb, get a shopping spree when I wake up. Like, life is gonna go good for me after you tell this dumbass lie, you know? I'm about to do you in right after this, you know?
How do you plan on keeping men interested in you once your looks begin to fade?
Oh, me? Oh, cause me, I have a good heart. Like, if I
Oh my fucking god, man! Oh my fucking god, dude! What the fuck?
I have a good heart, believe it or not. I am down to earth. If I do love a man, those are certain men I do that way. You lie to me, then I gotta get you where it hurts. But I'm a good woman. Like, I encourage my man. I ride for my man. I don't need his money. I come with my own. I appreciate his. You know, maybe if he's short, which none of my men have never been, maybe I got a little 20 for you or something. God forbid, but...
Oh my god, alright. To all the short men, you are king! Alright? I am not, like, I'm fucking 6 feet, right? And wait, I don't know how this disparity goes. Do short men, do you guys ever get, you know, rejected for your shortness? Is that like a thing? Is that an actual thing? I can't relate, actually.
I'm just a good woman. I mean, I pray for my man. You know, I pray for his mama too. It don't get no better than that.
Then I hit him where
How
it
do you
hurts.
plan on keeping men interested in you?
Dude,
when
she's very cute. She's very cute.
looks begin to fade?
Hopefully, I'm a compassionate enough person. That's what I've been. Yeah, that's what I've been working on for the past, you know, so far of my life. I feel like I at least have, aside from being blessed with my mother's good looks, like I'm decently intelligent.
What is your opinion on Sneeko? Yo, I got to know about this channel from Sneeko. I think it's kind of weird. Yeah. I don't know, but he gives out his opinion, but he's giving me a lot of fucking, what you call it, incel vibes nowadays. I think it's just kind of weird, right? This is just overtly going towards one side, right? Having a preconceived notion and just fucking rolling with it and shit, right? It's kind of weird. That's kind of the reasons why I wanted to watch these videos as well, you know. But recently, it's been kind of weird.
And I am a very compassionate person. So at the moment, I'm just hoping that rides me through the rest of my life.
And do you think that a woman's dating options increase or decrease with age?
Decrease, definitely. I mean, I'm 23 right now, and I still like look at guys and I'm like...
She's 23? She's 23? He wasn't always like this. Yeah, I mean, it's a phase. I mean, it's okay. It's okay. He's learning things. He's going through things. Well, what I like about him is his honesty and stuff, you know?
Like, if a 19-year-old walks in front of him, I'm fucked.
What's the definition of a cougar?
She looks old. She looks more mature. She looks like... Oh, man. I think it's the hat.
Decrease, definitely. I mean, I'm 23 right now, and I still like look at guys and I'm like, if a 19-year-old walks in front of him, I'm fucked.
What's the definition of a cougar?
Older women that look sexy as hell.
Okay, is it true that cougars have to work harder to attract men because they are less desirable?
No, they don't have to work harder. It just depends on how attractive they are.
Don't cougars typically approach men and buy them drinks?
Yes, facts.
So isn't that working harder than younger women?
No,
Most younger women don't do that.
Some women just know what they want.
Have you?
Ah, this guy knows. This guy knows, man. I think it's mainly because he goes to the gym. I look old because of stress. Yo, long time no see. If you somehow remember me, Oh, I do remember you. Did you change your name? I think you changed your name. I remember you. Oh my God, that edit was really good. Thank you so much for that edit and welcome back and stuff. You changed your name. If you had your same name, I would have totally known. Yeah.
Than younger women?
No,
Most younger women don't do that.
Some women just know what they want.
Have you ever considered the possibility that you
No,
might
that's
end
not
up
Aaron. That's not Aaron.
a lonely old cat lady?
Yes.
Yes.
How do you feel about that?
Not bad.
I've gotten this far, man. I don't have a
too
cat, but I got this far.
What's the difference between a lonely old cat lady and a young man who's short, fat, and broke?
Yeah, what's the difference between a lonely... Dude, why do cats get such a bad rep? Man, why do women... I don't know. Lonely old cat lady. And okay, wow.
He doesn't have a cat.
Yo, that was a nice one. That was a nice one.
Cat, but I got this far.
What's the difference between a lonely old cat lady and a young man who's short, fat, and broke?
He doesn't have a cat.
He doesn't have a cat. Yo, that was a good one.
How do you feel about that?
I've come to accept it, to be honest.
Maybe not cats, but maybe dogs.
Yeah.
What is the difference between a lonely old cat lady and a young man who's short, fat, and broke?
What's the difference?
That man got potential and he got time.
He do.
I mean, aren't they both involuntarily celibate?
I mean, yeah. Against their own will, yes.
The young.
Oh my God, man. Short people, short and fat people, get out of the way. You ain't getting love. You ain't getting pussy, right? So you might as well just quit, alright? Ask your parents to, have an arranged marriage for you.
Cat lady or the old cat lady is someone who's just tired of people's shit, and then the guy who's lower status, not anywhere, he's just really insecure and is not trying to step up the plate at all.
Aren't they both involuntarily celibate?
Depends. The man for sure. The woman, she can, do whatever she wants.
So you think that
The woman is not involuntarily celibate, right? Right? They both can just, the fat, short guy and the lady, they can both meet up, and live happily ever after.
the cat lady is,
I'm fairly
basically
sure.
single by choice?
Pretty much.
Why
Still easy to pull girls.
do people assume there's something wrong with a person who can't attract a partner?
I don't know. I guess it's because it's like a person's like innate instinct. Like that's our purpose is to reproduce. But at the same time, like I don't understand why people look down upon those who like either are
Short people, you are kings. Alright? You are kings. You will beat the system. Okay? Just believe in yourself. Be like Edwin Martin Niez.
celibate by choice or even not by choice. Like even those who are celibate by choice, people give them a lot of shit, and I'm like, why?
Okay.
It's none of your business.
Okay. And lastly, does a person's body count matter in dating?
No.
If it doesn't matter, can you tell us your body count?
Woo! That's a good one.
So then can we conclude that it does matter?
Nah, it don't matter.
Well, then tell us your body count.
I don't know. That's
So
bad.
can we conclude that it does matter?
It don't matter.
It shouldn't matter.
It shouldn't matter.
But it does matter.
All right.
I personally
Does it? Does it matter? Like a man's or a woman's body count. Does it matter? Like, what is body count? The people they killed? The people they have sex they had sex with. Does that matter? Does that I don't really think so. Should it? I don't know.
I don't want somebody that anybody can have, because if I'm gonna hold myself accountable.
Now it's about, you know, when you're with me or and stuff. Are you like, you know, just if you're loyal and you're there with me, that's something different from, you know, whatever happened in your past and stuff. Yes, it should matter. Had sex with and it doesn't matter. For me at least, yeah.
And not let anyone have access to me. What's fair in having someone that anyone can have access to? Yeah.
So, do you think it matters or it doesn't matter?
Yeah, it can.
I think it can matter.
Yo!
Hope this helps your rent. Smiley face. Carrie
thank you so
Visuals was
much.
my old name. Now I go by Josie.
Carrie. Now I remember. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the 100 rubles. Right? It means a lot. Thank
Do
you
you
so
think it
much.
matters more for men or for women? Or equal?
It matters to men more, for sure.
Yo, can we all thank Carrie Visuals?
The girl's body type.
Why do you think so?
Because something about a master key and all the locks. I don't know.
I think the expression.
Dude! Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, my rent has decreased in dollars. Okay? So you guys remember how my rent was $350 dollars? Now it's 300. You guys want to know why? Because $1 was equal to $1 was equal to 160 rupees. Now $1 is equal to 228 rupees. It's just, yo, my country is going through like a crisis and shit. I feel like Sri Lanka situation is gonna fucking happen in my country. It went from that to that, but everything is fucking expensive as fuck right now. Expensive as fuck. If I were to make the same amount of money I was making a few months ago, right? You know, when this channel was good and we had like rich people in the chat and shit. I would be making like two times more of what I am, you know. That is like fucking, that's nuts. That's nuts. Now yeah, that's just nuts, you know. All right, let's look at this one. Does politics matter? Understanding women.
Do you believe there is a gender war?
A gender war? Yeah. Absolutely. Feminism is killing this country.
Wait, is this a man or a woman? Or a woman who has transitioned into man? I don't know. We can't really assume.
Can you be more specific?
Feminism has taught us to hate men and to fear men.
It's kind of fucked up. Yeah, it is sort of good for me. You know, it is sort of good for me, but like it's not good at the same time because the prices of things is also, you know, increasing a lot. Is she a feminist herself is the question.
Because capital profits off of my fear as a woman. If I'm afraid of men, they can make a profit off of that.
Oh, she's
There's
a
a
woman.
gender war because men are the underdogs right now. Men are the ones being told you're feared, you're wrong, everything you do.
All right, let's not. She has said that she's a woman. All right, and that's it. This is where the discussion ends. Okay. trans, lesbian, female, whatever, you know, it just ends here, right?
Was wrong. Go make money, don't show emotion. BBB. Women are making a rise to the top. We've over-feminized so much and included women so much, which is great. But we don't have to tear men down to include women.
So why is there so much talk about male privilege?
Because for a long time there was male privilege, and now the script is flipped. Now women are the ones with privilege, but
I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true. Because, you know, the discussion is out there and stuff, okay, about you know, there's male privilege and stuff, okay, but discussion doesn't necessarily means that on the ground there is change and stuff, you know. What is not true? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, like the whole situation with patriarchy and stuff, right? We started discussing that, analyzing that. You know, it's not flipped. It's not flipped. It's still a patriarchal society. You know, that's what I'm saying.
no one's ready to hear that.
But why are we still talking about male privilege?
Because no one's ready for it. We're not ready to make that change. We're seeing more women in films, more women in power. The amount of jobs that I have seen that say women only is ridiculous. In an effort to hire more women and get them hired and include them, we've excluded men.
Wait, no, that's not, I think it's, the discussion is still happening, right? But, you know, discussion and outside of the internet, like if you're in your internet bubble of comedian, edgy podcast YouTubers, or like, you know, if you live in the internet world, you'd feel like everybody cares about these types of topics like a lot and shit, okay? But I don't, like, it's still patriarchal because, you know, men are controlling stuff, you know.
Who is more likely to be told what they want to hear, men or women?
Discussion does not equal result. Yes, of course people are discussing these things, right? And there are some ground changes and stuff. Some of them are very good, some of them are like very weird and shit. Some of them have logical fallacies and stuff, okay? But yeah, some of them have you know, some of the things that are happening, some of them have, but you know, it's just discussion and a small amount of change being implemented and stuff, right? If it was that kind of prevalent and shit, then, you know, America, who's like the greatest power and shit, you know, they wouldn't have someone who has the views that Donald Trump had on women and stuff, you know. It's not like the idea that Trump became president, or like, you know, or like any, even like Biden and stuff, okay? Even, you know, like if you look at it from outside the microcosm or the bubble of the internet, and you'll know that it's just a discussion that is happening, you know. Grab them right in the pussy, right? And, you know, then you go like, oh, it has flipped, now women have more power. Like, what are you talking about? What?
Maybe us.
Would you agree that it's women because guys want sex, politicians want their votes, and businesses want their money?
Yes.
And if you control the women, don't you also control the men?
Yes.
So
if you control the, what is happening? What is this guy? What is this guy?
Men.
Wait, I wanna.
Who is more likely to be told what they want to hear, men or women?
Maybe us.
Would you agree that it's women because guys want sex, politicians want their votes, and businesses want their money?
Yes.
And if you control the women, don't you also control the men?
Yes.
So are women more likely to be manipulative or manipulated?
We are neither because we're taking over and we are fighting for our country.
Would you agree that
Why does he always have women with fucking weird ass hats? Yo, is that like an actual thing? Like when was this video shot? In July. Wait, is this in fashion now? Is this something that I should know about? How does controlling a woman control men? Because let's just make women identify women as a sex object, okay? And what do men want? Men want only sex as well, right? Let's define every single thing in society coming from just sex, right? Men want pussy, women want dick, okay? So, if you control because men are in power and stuff, okay? So what do they want? The most pussy, right? And if they don't get pussy, okay, then women will be able to control them.
that it's women because guys want sex, politicians want their votes, and businesses want their money?
Yes.
And if you control the women, don't you also control the men?
No.
Well, doesn't the fact that ladies' nights exist prove that if you control the women and you get them all to show up, then the guys are going to show up and spend money?
Yes.
So then if you control the women, don't you also control the men?
That's a good
To
point
an
there.
extent.
That's a good point.
Okay. So are women more likely to be manipulative or be manipulated?
Manipulative.
If women are so good at manipulation, why can't they recognize their own manipulation?
Right, okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. These are Las Vegas showgirls. Wait. I don't know much about this. Oh, Las Vegas showgirl. This is from Las Vegas Strip. Oh. So, what is a showgirl? I don't know about these things, alright? I am from fucking Pakistan, alright? Wait, I gotta look up. Las Vegas showgirl. Wait, all of them wear fancy hats. Ah, dude, I wanna be a showgirl. I get to wear fancy hats. Look at this, man. Like, what is their job? Do they just wear fancy hats? Like, that's their job? Huh. Amazing. I wanna wear fancy hats. Very good. What do they do? Wait, I should educate myself. What's a Las Vegas showgirl? A showgirl is a female dancer or a performer on a stage and intended to showcase the performer's physical attribute, typically by revealing clothing and topless or so they're like strippers with fancy hats. The fancier the hat, the more the salary.
We can.
Yeah, we definitely know. We definitely know.
If women are so good at manipulation, why can't they recognize their own manipulation?
We know when we're manipulating.
What are your thoughts on the following conspiracy theory? That the women's movement was designed to trick women to enter the workforce in order to pay income tax.
What the fuck?
I would say that's yes. Yes.
What is happening here? What is America, dude? Like, what is this? Is this supposed to be the superpower? Is this, it's not for the fact that, women wanted some amount of fucking freedom and rights. No, it was just that they were manipulated into getting jobs, right? So, they can pay taxes. Oh, thank you.
Felt bad that YouTube took 40%, but I don't have a PayPal, so I can't
Oh, thank
donate
you.
on
Thank you.
Streamlabs.
Thank you. Thank you. Dude, you're a beautiful person. Thank you so much. It means a lot. You're a beautiful person. Yeah. Love you. Thank you. Can I call you this cuz? Right? Thank you, cuz. Yo, Sophia! How you doing?
The government is manipulating everybody.
It comes from all different angles. So it comes from men judging men judging women, women judging men, women judging women as well.
So are women more likely to be manipulative or be manipulated?
Manipulated.
Can you think of any time in recording?
Manipulated? I don't know. What is this question? I don't think it's necessarily like you can't this is weird. How do you quantify that? How do you women are more likely to be manipulated? I think women that what is like I don't know, you can say that. I think it's some women get manipulated, some women manipulate. But isn't there like a middle state where, you know, they don't do the manipulation and they don't get manipulated? Isn't that like a thing? Like why do people have to manipulate people? Like that's, I don't know. This is a very general question.
Or to human history that women have had more power than right now?
No.
I am still sick, Wilson, but I am trying to get... Oh, Sophia, I hope you get better soon, dude. Yeah. If I become a millionaire one day, I will donate more. I wanna be like, that is... Okay, alright. If I become a millionaire, I will not donate to anyone. Okay? Yeah. Yo, what if I get a lot of fucking money and shit? What am I gonna do with it? I'm just gonna fucking give it all to my family. Right? I'm gonna ask them, you know, do whatever you want to do with this money, right? Like, yeah. If I have a lot of money, I'm just gonna give it to my family. Like, do whatever you want. Dude, but like, honestly, I do wanna fucking travel now. It's a fucking weird obsession that I have and stuff, okay? And I do wanna travel and stuff. If I become gonna buy a big ass TV and watch Wilson there. Oh, you thought I was gonna donate to it? Good one. Yo, don't give anything to the family. Useless. No, dude. That's like, right? I don't know. I don't wanna fucking seem like, oh, fucking good guy Mr. Wilson giving money to the poor. I'm too edgy for this shit, right? So I'm just gonna give it to my family, right? And they're gonna, if they give it to the poor, it depends upon them, alright? So you can't really, you know, if I get rich and shit, alright, you can't really complain or like say, oh my god, what is he doing? He's got a lot of money. I'm giving it all to my family, alright? Don't give money to the poor. Give money to the rich. Wait, what? They didn't even need it.
We have the most power right now. Look behind me. It's all women.
Can you tell me any country?
Whoa! Women are powerful because there are two women behind this woman. The logic is fucking amazing. Wow. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. We have recognized you know what? No one is powerful. Because there is no one, look at what's happening out here. There is no one behind me, right? So no one is powerful. What the fuck was this argument?
Other than Western ones like America, Australia, and England, where women have more power than they do in those regions.
No, I think we have the most power in the United States of America. That's why everybody wants to come here.
So why do women feel so oppressed in both the time and place where women seem to have the most power?
I don't think women feel oppressed. I think the media tells people that we feel oppressed. We're not oppressed.
So, if a woman says, I am oppressed, then it's the media telling them that they are oppressed. But in actuality, they are not oppressed. If you're feeling sad, right, it's the media telling you. Alright? If you go home and you're like, you know, hey, do you want peanut butter? And your husband goes like, you know, why not jelly, bitch? Right? Then she's not oppressed, right? It's the media telling that woman that she is oppressed. Okay?
So why do women feel so oppressed in both the time and places where women seem to have the most power?
Because I feel
still not equal.
We're getting up there, but we're not equal yet, and I think that's fine.
How will we know when we've achieved equality?
When women are paid the same as men, for one. I feel like if we're doing the same job, why am I getting paid less?
Is that? I don't know about this argument. Is there like an actual statistic to this if women and men do the same job? Because jobs have fixed salaries and stuff, right? Is that like an actual thing? That women get paid for the same job. For example, if I am a fucking dude in a fucking, you know, company, you know, and I am doing a tech job, right? And a woman is doing the same tech job. Okay. Does that happen? The wage gap is literally illegal. Now, lots of things are illegal, you know. It happens. Listen, why are you ignoring? I'm not ignoring your chat. This is Lara. The wage gap argument is stupid and it's not legit. As a top G man said, you men are smarter. It happens. Like, for realsies. It happens. If it happens, that's kind of very odd. That's kind of very weird and shit. Like, you know, if for the same job, right, women and men are not being paid the same, that is weird. But I think I saw one thing when I was in the Ben Shapiro, Jordan Peterson phase, and the argument kind of fucking, you know, made sense in a way that women are not choosing, I don't know, like riskier jobs and shit, and like, I don't know, I don't even fucking remember those arguments and stuff. It's because women work less hours on average. It doesn't even matter how much you work. And when it comes to a job, dude, that is not like, if it's a 9-to-5 job, okay, and how many of you guys work the whole 9 hours? You know, you just fucking sit there most of the times and stuff. So it's this argument that women work less on a same job. It's like nobody works on the job. Like at most, you know, like 2 hours, 3 hours of actual work. The rest of it is just sitting around, mingling with people, watching YouTube videos, checking your Facebook and shit. You know, like most of it is that. So I don't think that's an argument that women work less hours and stuff when it's a fixed job. So in this hypothetical scenario, I'm talking about a tech job, okay, that a woman and a man, you know, both of them have the same, you know, thing and stuff. Yeah. If it is true that big companies like Apple or so would hire all the women if to save so much salary. Yeah. I mean, that's if that would be cheap labor. Yeah, that would be cheap labor. I don't get it. It can happen, but I don't think it's solely because of gender. I have witnessed gender become a factor. I don't really know about this like a lot, like the wage gap and stuff. But most of the times I feel like it's kind of it's I don't think it's kind of because if you gotta believe one, either company's bad, right, and all they want to do is get profit, right, or companies not bad. Now how am I relating these two things, right? Because if a company bad, you know, all they want is profit and shit, right, then then they would just hire more women if it's cheaper labor and stuff. But if company good, right, so the problem comes more with, the problem is more with capitalism, you know, than gender and stuff, you know. I think historically more pronounced, but people focus on wage gap. I think the bigger issue historically is the opportunity for the career and growth, such as I would say, you know, both, like everyone should get an equal opportunity to be a part of a company, but at the same time the company it's a private company, and if they make rules about, you know, I will give women less, okay, is there anything you can do about it? I don't think there's anything you can do about it, okay. I don't think there's anything you can do about it. Yeah, because that company's success, if women are a factor in making a company great and stuff, okay, then they would fall on their own and shit. But I don't feel like it's more about gender, it's more about skill. You can say the same, like you can't go like a man who's like as, you know, who does not know what the fuck he's doing, what the fuck he's talking about, right? He's very terrible at his job, right? And a woman, you know, who is very decent at her job, okay, the same job, you would, you know, keep the man there because he's constantly fucking shit up, okay. Meanwhile that woman has got shit together and stuff, okay. It's more about skill, is what I feel like.
I mean, when we're at a place where male politicians aren't making...
Too late, fam. China is moving to you. Yeah, man. China's gonna go... China is gonna get fucked, I feel like. Like soon China is gonna get fucked. So you guys know what has been happening in China, right? So they made all these, there are like fucking ghost towns in China. It's very hard for people to afford, and there's like a lot of fucking, you know, economically lot of debt and shit. If they lower the prices of so China worked on fucking construction and development and stuff, okay. So they've made like fucking marvelous buildings and shit, you know, marvelous building and shit, but they're so expensive, okay, that an average Chinese citizen can't go and live at those places because they're so high priced and shit, right? In order to make those buildings, what the private companies there, you know, who are not really private companies and shit, they took money from the government and shit, and now they have to pay back the government for the economy to be stable and stuff. But how are they gonna pay back the government if an average Chinese citizen cannot buy those houses or even rent those houses, and they're like fucking ghost towns and shit? So they're gonna have to lower the prices for more people to join those houses and stuff. Okay, if they lower the price, how are they gonna pay back the government? So their shit is gonna fucking collapse and stuff. Okay, this high rise of China, I think this very limited and stuff. The higher you rise, the harder you fall and shit. China's gonna be fine. They own the Philippines now.
Choices over our bodies when they have no.
I mean, aren't there female politicians making choices over female bodies as well?
100%. There is.
Yeah, China is like on the outskirts of it. It feels like they're very, I think they might be able to combat this problem because they're China and stuff, but it's looking pretty grim. It's looking very grim. Very, very grim.
And there's
plus, China's currency is not very what do you call it, man? It's not very valuable, as compared to other countries like the US, the European countries. Like a pound or a dollar is higher than Chinese currency and shit, right? And they want to keep it that way because that way things in services industry they can get more cheaper labor. Like other countries can get more cheaper labor if the fucking thing is down and stuff. You get what I'm saying, right?
So why blame men then?
Because if you look at the big picture on like the Supreme Court, what was the vote?
And it's not blaming men; it's just blaming the government.
Yeah.
Well, no, I know that, but I'm saying, like, are you aware that the Supreme Court during the original Roe versus Wade decision was all white men, and now it's actually more of a diverse court?
Yes.
So wouldn't it make more sense to not necessarily blame men, but just kind of just blame those individuals?
I don't know about saying men are the issue and men are the worst because
no, that's not true. That's not true. Fucking incel reporter.
That's
dude.
Unfair, and there is females that are making these decisions as well. But I think we need feminism in order to move forward because we need to be united as well because there are men that are making some of those decisions.
Why does no one seem to complain about a gender pay gap when female models earn more money than male models?
Ooh, that's a good one. I think that when it comes to models about women, the women models, I think that women are more aesthetically pleasing.
It's how the fucking structure is built, alright? Women are made to look like fucking, oh, look at this. It's boobies and butt on a stick, alright? And oh, no, you get to watch more boobies and butts on a stick from women and stuff, right? Men, meanwhile, it's a dick and an ass, right? And it's not, it's just, yeah. Sex sells, right? Women, everybody has to be naked, right? If everybody gets naked, it'll all be equal. Female porn stars are also getting paid double and triple than men. Yes, they are. It's because women are looked at as objects, not men. Okay? So it's not that, alright, yes, they are being paid more and stuff, but they got more demand. It's basic supply and demand. Alright? That's just how it is. Although gender pay gap has narrowed since in the 80 cents and a man earns according to data from the Bureau of Labor Statistics. So we're moving into the right direction then. I mean,
sex sells for women a lot more than it does for men.
True, but would it be possible to sell sex if men did not objectify women?
Oh.
I mean, you can do anything. There's a way to go about it without being disrespectful.
How so? What do you think?
Respecting someone's field of work, if that is your job, selling sex.
Okay.
Is that
Why are women quick to accept a woman who can sell sex, but are quick to reject a man who can buy it?
guy, man. This guy.
That depends on the girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't apply to me.
Do you think politics and religion matter in a relationship?
Yes.
If so, why is it often said not to discuss them on a first date when it seems to be the first thing you'd want to talk about?
That's a really good freaking question.
Do you think it's possible for a man to get a date if he supported Trump or was an anti-feminist?
Possibly, yeah. There's somebody for everybody.
Out of the topic, but the girl on the right looks like Bota's sisters. Wait, what? Really? Which one? Oh! Wait, this one? Ah!
That depends on the girl.
Okay.
Yeah, true.
Said not to discuss them on a first thing you'd want to talk about.
That's a really good
So
freaking...
does it matter? Like what politics she has and stuff? Like what religion she has and what politics she has? As long as she keeps it out of my you know, like as long as it's like, you know, we can discuss these topics, I think that's it's good. But you know, I don't want anybody imposing their religion on me or imposing their ideology on me and stuff. Because at the end of the day, these things don't matter. It's not like, you know, oh, I voted for Trump. Oh my God. This means I can't talk to you. All right. But you know what? Titties. Okay. All right. Okay. I'll fuck you.
freaking question.
Do you think it's possible for a man to get a date if he supported Trump or was an anti-feminist?
Possibly, yeah. There's somebody for everybody.
Okay, well, I mean, do you think that someone who was pro-life would end up with someone who was pro-choice?
No.
No.
So then, wouldn't you say
That's not. But why would you want to be with someone who's like, you know, like some of these things, some of the political, I don't think it's all across the board. Some things matter and some things don't really matter, right? Fuck Trump, vote for Kanye. Yeah.
Politics definitely matter?
Yes, I do. I think politics matter.
In that degree, yes.
Okay. Why is it often said not to discuss them on a first date when it seems to be the first thing you'd want to talk about?
I hear it discussed, but I think now we're moving away from that, and I think people's views on politics and the big issues are becoming more and more important to both genders.
So if a person avoids politics or religion on a first date, can you
Yeah. Fuck Trump. Shout out to my LGBT community.
assume they don't want a relationship?
No, I don't think so.
I mean, isn't that playing it safe?
I think it is playing it safe, but I think if, especially in this day and age, if you play it safe and you just ignore those questions, they're going to come up anyways.
Well, so then if a person does bring up politics and religion, can you assume that they do want a relationship?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. The person you want to spend your time with, you want to know where they stand on especially issues that matter to you.
So if women are looking for relationships...
I feel like if there are differences when it comes to politics and differences in general and shit, I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. Right? That's just my own opinion. Like, if there's political difference and stuff, as long as the other person is kind of respectful and, you know, are not kind of like this interviewer and stuff, you know, imposing shit on others, but you know, you can discuss that shit with them, you know, without it turning violent and shit. You know, it can happen. People can discuss politics, people can discuss religion without getting butthurt and stuff. So I'd go with no, it does not, like, I don't know, it does not matter what politics the other person has, you know, but yeah, I guess it does not matter. It does not matter as long as the person is not imposing their ideology on you. Yeah.
Wouldn't it make sense for them to bring up politics and religion on a first date?
I think they want to, they're just scared to.
Why do the majority of young...
Yeah, but I also think it might be depending on how extreme the other person is regarding politics. Yes, if they are more extreme, like I wouldn't want to date a Nas. Yeah, if that's what I'm saying. If they are, you know, Yeah. They're not. Yeah, you're right. Like if they are very extreme when it comes to politics, then it's gonna be fucking weird. Yeah. Yeah. Politics seems like a lot of BS going on. I agree with her. Opposites attract, then fizzle out, and then are plenty of fish in the sea. I think people can coexist. I feel like okay. So is it weird for me to say this? I am more attracted towards people with opposing opinions as mine. I am more attracted towards women who have like opposing opinions to mine. Is like but like not to the point that it gets toxic and shit. Yeah, like it's okay, but can we coexist like forever and shit? Well, that's a weird question. I don't know. I'm buying equipment to stream, waiting it to be shipped. All right, good.
Women happen to be
Sounds like you'd like BDSM. No. What? Good friends challenge you and make you think about stuff. Yes, that is true. That is true. But sometimes, I guess don't be pushy with your ideology. But sometimes you don't even know that you're being pushy. Like sometimes if I think a certain way, I can be pushy as well. So I'd say I think the ratio of it should be it depends upon the ratio of it, right? Like there has to be like you can't be with a person that you completely disagree with. Okay, there has to be some amount of there has to be some amount of some amount of commonality, but it doesn't have to be like all of it is common, right? And less of it is some amount of, let me preface this, like I'd say we could talk percentage wise, right? Like fucking 50%, of the things are similar and stuff. She has 2 hands, I have 2 hands, right? As you said, not the point that it gets toxic, because it really can get toxic. Yeah, it can. Don't be pushy, but discussion is super cool. Yeah.
Leaning woke liberals.
Wait.
I think they want to, they're just scared to.
Why do the majority of young women happen to be left-leaning woke liberals?
Because they've been influenced.
Who is saying majority of women are left-leaning woke liberals? Where did he get this statistic from? He answers the questions in his questions.
They want to, they're just scared to.
Why do the majority of young women happen to be left-leaning woke liberals?
Who is saying that? Are majority of women left-leaning? Let me look it up. All right, I think this guy watched it on Google. Are majority of women, young women, right? Women left leaning are more left leaning than men. Study reveals younger women are the most left wing in their voting habits. In their voting young women are left wing than men. are more left wing. Nothing, nowhere it says that. I don't know where he's getting these statistics. Are women more left wing? Are young women? So it's not so much that women become more left wing rather than material. It's just a presupposition that women are more left leaning. It's just fucking weird, right?
Because they've been influenced by modern day misandry, feminism.
Because they've been indoctrinated in college and they need to...
You can say the same thing for men as well. Like, what is this? What is the... Fucking loaded question, Andy. Alright?
Look at their constitutional rights and figure out God. They need to get good with God.
Yes, just get good with God, right? God, Jesus will solve all your problems.
They feel more like they're having more control over their body, over their sexuality, without having to worry about what the religious side.
But that's not the majority of women. I feel like majority of women nowadays, right? I don't know about America. If you look at it around the whole world and stuff, majority of women are not left leaning. You know, like that's not true. There are a lot of, you know, I think it depends, but I would go for majority to be, you know, not every woman is like, you know, college graduate studying gender studies. Even in college, there's a specific sect of left leaning, you know, the type of women that this interviewer is trying to portray and stuff. I don't think that's in the majority. It's been the same, you know, it's been like that since ages and shit, you know. It's just
Side is gonna say, what the Bible's gonna say, what the pro-choice.
And you know, the type of women that this guy is trying to fucking, you know, trying to talk about, right? Those type of women, they do exist, but they're in a very small small, you know, thing. Just necessarily a woman asking for yo dude, we are getting treated bad in this thing A, right? And we don't like that. Does not mean that person is like fucking left leaning and stuff. Okay, that's just so what he's trying to imply is, if you talk about your right, you are more left leaning. If you don't talk about your rights, then you're right. Like, what is this? This dude is on crack, man.
Or the pro-life people are going to say, the left-leaning woke liberals are like, whatever, you're in charge of your own body, you're in charge of your own life, and I think that's important.
Democrats play on young women. Democrats make more money on minorities, which are women, young people, because statistically, young people aren't making the money.
Women are minorities? Isn't that like the same and shit? Minority is... Women are minorities? Wait, what? How are women minorities? Are they like the same? Like the ratio of women? Like let's look at it in America. America ratio men US male to female ratio. Dude, females are a majority. Females are a majority. There is 97 males per 100 females. Oppressed compared to men, yes, but like they're not a minority.
Young people aren't the ones making the money, so young people are the ones benefiting from the government and a socialist society, which is what Democrats want.
If women make up 51% of the U.S. population, why are women seen as minorities?
Oh, wait. So, yeah, he asked the question.
Maybe not minority statistically, but they're seen as having less job opportunities and less opportunities in general.
What do young conservative women think about women's issues?
Young conservative women, I think, are different from the past, but they still have their own issues as far as wanting to reinstate chivalry and traditional misandry. They need to be held accountable too. They might not be feminists, but they are still not equalists. They do not believe in equality either.
I can't speak for all conservative women. I think as a conservative woman, I'm empathetic to women's issues. I am a woman. When it comes to things like Roe v. Wade, I'm extremely controversial. I don't see it as a woman's issue, even though it affects women, and I feel deeply for the women affected. I see it as a political and a constitutional issue. It's a law issue, and our Supreme Court held up the law and the Constitution. So conservative women, like for me being a conservative woman, I can't tell you what I think on every woman's issue, but I can tell you I take the feeling and emotion out of women's issues and put it back into politics and what it takes to run a society.
How is liberal women wanting handouts from the government different than conservative women wanting men to take care of them?
The government's replaced men, and we no longer have that capability, that opportunity applied to men due to equal employment opportunity.
Back in my days, you kept your women in line, all right?
And women's independency. They value money more than men, and they'll put out a lot of the effort to meet and greet and try to sell something in their professions, yet they will not do the same in the social scene in meeting a man. So that shows you where their priorities lie and their values lie. It's more in money than a relationship and family. And
I don't know that many conservative women that want women or men to take care of them. We take care of ourselves. A man adds to your life.
I don't think necessarily all liberal women want handouts, and not all conservative women want men to take care of them. And there are plenty of gay conservative women as well.
If men choose to no longer marry, does that mean these women will look to the government to support them instead?
Not anymore. I think maybe back like in the 50s and 60s when women were taught to stay home. But in today's society, it takes two incomes regardless.
a lot of times they'll use men like through alimony and child support to get the same thing with the government backing them at men's expense.
Are women by nature more socialist because they want to be provided for?
Whoa.
They're more socialist, from what I gather and can see expressed, because they have been spoiled. They're used to getting their way. And they've gone right from men providing and spoiling them to the government doing it.
I think women are more socialist because the Democratic Party has played on women, has said, we're here for you. They market to women. It doesn't really have to do with handouts or anything else. It's clever marketing.
Yeah, I really do think it's a trend. I think people see what they should.
Yeah, what the media portrays.
On social media, and then everybody's like, oh, that's the way to go. That's what everybody else is doing. That's what we're going to do instead of doing their own research.
What is the difference between education and indoctrination?
Indoctrination is being told a bunch of crazy stuff that's not even true out there, and being told how to think, what to think, when to think, and to think that you're not good enough to live on your own without the government. And
okay, what I don't get out of this is how is, if there is an issue that exists, okay, how do you classify it as not true? That is something, how do you bring it down to a tautology? That is the fucking, how do you say that if someone is raising that voice, and that's like, even if a small majority of it, when it comes to logic and shit, right, even if a small minority of it is talking about, this is an issue and stuff, okay, then how can you say that it's not true? Not true implies that this is not an issue at all. But if it's not an issue, then why are people talking about it?
And you are good enough. We're all good enough. Everybody. I don't care what color you are. I don't care who's in your bed. We're all good enough.
Okay. Good. I guess.
We want equality with equal.
Alright. The need to be right. What?
Pay. I'm not trying to get beat my ass beat. I want equal pay because it's like, why am I going to college? I'm getting A's and B's and this nigga got C's.
All right,
and
let
he's
me
making more money than me.
ask this. Let me ask this. Would you
different.
rather? Wait. Hold on.
Convince them with this statement and discuss, like we're doing here. Yeah. The opinions, yeah, this guy is weird. Captured in these videos are not necessarily reflect the views of the creator, but the creator will give you loaded questions to you know, just further his opinion and shit, you know.
What's one thing that you wish men understood better about women?
Where the clit is.
Where the
Just say we're all.
Okay. I've never been able to find it. Okay. And a man who says they have found it, right, is lying. Right? You bunch of fucking liars. You don't know where the clit is, right?
We're all different. And that it's, you know, we all have different needs, we all have different wants, and that it's not one size fits all.
Okay, if all women are so different, why do we use the expression know how to treat a woman? Wouldn't that imply that there's like a universal nature that all women exhibit?
That would, but like, what a bullshit thing to say.
So you don't agree with know how to treat a woman? You don't think that that's a valid statement?
Absolutely
So
not.
how should a man treat a woman?
I don't think it's a universal statement. I think that if you're in a relationship with a woman, that you understand that.
Well, let me ask this. Why do you think a lot of guys have a hard time finding the clitoris if it's always in the same place?
Because they're stupid.
It's not that.
Shut the fuck up, women. Alright? You guys hide that. Alright? Women hide that. Okay? They hide that. They tape it up somewhere. Nah, Wilson, I found mine. Wait, no. Okay. No, what?
That hard to find.
They don't know how to touch it, please it. They're scared of the shit. They're scared of it. They be looking at it like,
What is that? I'm gonna go down.
You want me to lick it?
Yeah. No, thank you.
Their needs and wants, and that you.
Hi.
I have a question. I have a question.
Can you consent real quick? Just you consent to being filmed? I just need you to
Hi,
consent.
I'm Nicole. I'm consenting to this interview.
Go ahead, ask your
I
question.
have a question for you.
Please, go ahead.
What do you mean by that question of how does a woman act?
Basically, I'm saying, I'm trying to challenge the idea that maybe there's like a general idea that a lot of women want to be treated a certain way, and that's why they have that expression, know how to treat a woman. But
Do you believe in heterosexual relationships?
I believe in all different types of relationships, even same-sex ones, of course, all different types. But yeah, let me ask you
Holy
this.
shit, this woman's got fucking danger eyes, alright? Yeah, I'm gonna get ya. I'm gonna get you reported with fucking loaded questions. I'm gonna get ya, alright?
Do you think generalizing is okay to do in relationships? It's okay
Do
to
you?
generalize? Well, if it wasn't, why would anyone ever bother giving relationship advice? Don't you have to have like look for certain patterns to know how to like?
Is that why you're asking?
Yeah.
To look for a different pattern?
Well, in other words, I'm saying like if you couldn't generalize about men and women in relationships, why would there be?
Couldn't generalize in
If you couldn't generalize about what men and women want in relationships,
yeah.
Obviously there's exceptions, right? But if you weren't like general things that like men and women looked for, books called Men Are From Mars and Women Are From Venus, which generalize, or people ask about somebody's zodiac sign, which generalizes, right? Like when you say Scorpios act like this and Geminis act like this, is that not generalizing?
That is the point, you fucking dickhead, right? That is the point. When people generalize shit shit gets complicated because it's very specific, it's very situational, right? So when you generalize it, you paint women with one picture, men with one picture, then it gets fucking fucked up, right? Then it's like societal pressure for, you know, men to behave a certain men way and women to behave a certain women way. Like that is the point. It's not, you don't generalize, right?
Is there a problem with generalizing?
No. I don't think there's a problem with generalizing. I'm asking you if you think that there's a problem with generalizing. Do you think generalizing is okay?
Do you?
Well,
I like this woman. Dude, I like this woman. Fuck, I like this woman. I like this woman.
Well, I mean, if you want to interview me, I'm just asking these questions.
Well, I think the questions are so vague in that there's so many sanctions of relationship in the world that you're asking a crowd that is heterosexual, and it just like...
Well, I'll give you an example, okay? I acknowledge that there's exceptions. Like, for example, there are some women who will date short guys, but don't most women have a preference for a guy who's taller than them?
Disagree.
So you don't think there's such a thing as most, or, you know, you can't say most people want
But
this?
if she says no here, then she's generalizing as well. It's like they're all generalizing shit, right? All you need is a massive penis, then a big dick energy will guide you. Yes.
Like, a lot of women are attracted to confidence. A lot of people say that.
Confidence is different than height.
Okay, but is that not generalizing? People generally want confidence, right?
I think that a woman could.
Well, just people in general like confidence, right?
I'm a woman, interested in men, so I can only speak to that.
Sure.
I think that it is generalizing to say before I'm in a relationship or dating that I could say yes, I'm into tall men.
Okay.
And then I meet someone shorter than me, and I fall in love, and that generalization cancels out.
I didn't say that there aren't exceptions. I said there's exceptions, but I'm saying.
So the conversation is irrelevant.
Well, the exception.
She's right. Interviewer, get fucking owned.
We can't talk about generalizations until we're in the situation, and the generalization it cancels out.
But at the same time.
So it's not fair to put on camera and to hold me to a word of generalization until there are exceptions. And I can say that women prefer tall men until they meet someone short and they fall in love, and that's okay.
I acknowledge that. What I'm saying is, does the exception make the rule?
No.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying just because.
No, the exception does not make the rule. Yes. It does
Some
not.
women might prefer a short man, doesn't mean that most women don't have a preference for taller men.
Well, that's statistics that are outside of my ability to talk to.
That's all I'm asking. I'm just asking your opinions. Like I said, yeah.
I'm not willing to put my opinion on camera. I'm consenting to this interview.
Which do men...
What is that? What is that? Is she watching your stream? I think she is. I think she is. So the general rules, all these fucking, you know, men are from Marsh, women are from, you know, it's just, you know, it's just we like to put things in pattern and stuff to behave a certain way and shit, right? And that's just how it goes, you know. I think generalizing shit is kind of weird when it comes to interactions and stuff. And anyone who goes like, you know, be a man, right?
Enjoy
she rolled him. Yeah, she
more
did
the
roll
chase
him.
or the catch?
The chase.
Isn't the catch the man's goal and the chase the woman's goal?
Yeah, but if you keep chasing that, then they won't want anyone else if they're still chasing that one girl.
Okay. Don't women want to be chased though?
Yes, for sure.
So the chase is not the woman's goal?
The chase is the woman's goal, I would say. I do try to make the guy chase a little more.
Has there ever been a guy...
Right, that okay, what do you guys think about that? Like, okay, let's you know, let's think about it. I feel like, right, from my personal experience, yeah, I feel like women you know, sometimes they, I don't know, like, okay, so if with me, most of the times it's been like, you know, women, you know, trying to you know, get chased and shit, and which makes me look like I'm fucking creepy and shit. I think it tells a lot about the type of women I have been dating. like to be chased. I don't know. Do they? Yeah, that's why Andrew Tate's advice don't work in real life. You met someone and you get to know them, and your approach can change entirely. Yes. To me, if she really liked you, she wouldn't have to, you wouldn't have to chase her. She would just go for you. Yeah, but sometimes I feel like sometimes, I don't know, maybe it's like a thing, right? Like most of me, I don't know, maybe it's like, you know, it's my world that I've lived in. Like, you know, women, it's like if you chase them and stuff. I think it mostly comes from Bollywood movies that I've watched and shit. Okay, in which a woman is like, you know, always no, I don't wanna do with you, oh no, and then the guy keeps chasing her, and then she says yes, and then they you know, do the thingy thing, right? It's just, and some women have internalized that Bollywood notion and stuff. To keep someone, you also have to put in effort. Good on you if you don't have to. Yeah, I don't really know about this one. Okay, is kinda, right. It's getting too personal over here, right? Let's not.
Why you wanted that you weren't able to get?
Nope.
So why do women complain about men when women are the ones choosing the shitty men?
That's a good point.
That is a good point. I've dated a lot of shitty men.
I've talked to shitty men. Haven't dated them.
I have.
Is it true women typically want what they can't have?
No.
Depends.
I don't think that necessarily. I don't even know, man. They've lost me. He's lost me completely. I've got no argument left.
Has there ever been a man you wanted that you weren't able to get?
Yes.
No, I mean, for me, there's not a man. Everybody wants me. It's usually the man that wants me, not to be cocky or anything, but it's never me trying to go for a man that I don't want.
So is it typically true that women want what they can't have?
Yes.
So then would you agree that chasing women is terrible advice for men?
Yes. Terrible advice.
Yeah.
What? Really? So have I been doing this wrong? Have I been doing this wrong? Like chasing women, like I've been doing this wrong? But sometimes, you know, it's like the guy's gotta make the move. Hey, isn't that true? The guy has to make the move. Yeah, dude, this is getting complicated. I feel like, you know, okay, I'm gonna. Oh man, I want a man with alopecia. Every woman in the world, and no, this is not satire, no generalization. It's a fact. The lady on the right is kind of looks like Lil Wayne. Yo, dude, this is weird, right? Okay, so I don't know. Like, I feel like you gotta fucking, you know, you gotta make the move and stuff. Like most, okay, majority of women don't make the move. Like, you know, you gotta. They expect, they do things and show hints like, you know, and they depend upon the woman and stuff. Okay, and you gotta figure out those hints. I wish every woman came with an instruction manual, man. There is no instruction manual to it.
So then how is a man supposed to get a woman then without chasing her?
You have to have game. You have to make her want you without her knowing that you want her.
What the fuck is happening? How do you even do that? Isn't the whole point of it? What is happening? Oh man, this is too complex for me.
And without chasing her.
You have
to have game.
Right, okay.
You have to make her want you without her knowing that you want her.
You have to make her want you without you knowing that you want her. What the fuck is going on? You gotta make the move, bro, and you gotta be smooth. Yes. If you let them know you like them, it gets your foot in the door and depends on what you do after that.
Okay, so like, what advice would you have for men? How can he do that?
You know, you have to come at her and buy us dinner, take us out.
What? How is that not chasing? How is that not chasing? What the fuck is this woman on about? How is that not chasing? You buy her dinner and then you
show us what you're about, you know, and make it worth our while, and then we'll come on to you.
Right, but I mean, how will that lead to like a romantic relationship as opposed to just being friend zoned?
Because once we see what you can do, then we like you.
Well,
alright. At first, she says you don't gotta fucking chase a woman and not do, you know, stuff. But you gotta chase a woman. You gotta take her to dinner. And
well, I mean, are there certain like boxes that the man has to check off?
I think we should fear rejection less and be more accepting of rejection. Yes! Oh, that is, oh my god, that is, Lance, that is, yes, accepting rejection is, right, I'm gonna say this, you know, it's very difficult for people, like for me as well, okay? Like I'm very scared of rejection. So either I don't, you know, mostly try, okay, out of fear of rejection, and I sometimes turn into a nice guy as well. It's kind of sad. Sometimes turn into a nice guy. It's like, you know, I'm okay. Yeah, but not like the complete nice guy, you know. It's like, no, I become the nice guy in a relationship when I'm already with someone, right? But when I'm like, yeah, I don't become a nice guy when it comes to, alright, yes, okay, I become a nice guy when it comes to, alright, you're talking to someone, she rejects you, alright, okay, go on, have a nice day, okay, good. But when I'm in a relationship, it like I kind of get like this person where I go like, you know, I'm doing this, you know, why you know fucking give me the, why you know do what I say sometimes. But that kind of happens in like, that's kind of, I don't know, man. I'm seriously judging myself over here. Okay.
Before he goes from friend zone to actually, you know, the hookup zone, the end zone.
Well, my box is provider, style. Other than that, You know, it's kind of open.
Has there ever been a guy you wanted that you weren't able to get?
Fuck no.
So why do women complain about men when women are the ones choosing the shitty men?
Well, the men are not literally. So I'm gonna put it like this: men, they'll date you, correct? But then when you start getting comfortable, that's when they show that they're not shit. And then that's when it comes on to the woman's part of leaving the motherfucker. Because if they're not shit, then you need to fucking leave them. But men shouldn't be shit in the first place. Because why are you putting on a whole persona just to be not shit in the first place? Like, you can't do all that.
If women are smarter than men, why
Which
do they
are.
If women,
I feel like most of that is just attraction. You know, when you find someone, you overlook their fucking shittier parts and shit. And the beginning phase is like the honeymoon phase. You go with someone and you're like, you know, you kind of ignore a lot of shit, right? But once you realize that there is a fucking mole on my left butt cheek, then we're close, right? And then you start complaining about the mole. Yeah, to be honest, there is a lot of fish in the sea. Even if you have like 10% chance, if you talk to 20 women, you are bound to get one. Maybe so. Just never trying may lead you to be more sad and regretful. Well,
women are smarter than men, why do they keep believing men's lies and opening up their legs?
Because it's called manipulation. It's not opening up their legs. If I'm hearing something from man and I'm like, okay, first of all, why would you lie to me in the first place? If you're a liar, why are you doing that? It doesn't fall onto the woman, it falls onto the man, because what are you lying for? See?
Is it true women typically want what they can't have?
No. Women can get whatever they want because men are easy. They said that women are sluts. The men are sluts because it's a little, oh, you're nice, a little haircut, your edge looks good, your drawers are off.
She's right. Majority of men are like that, okay? Yeah.
Why do so many women need to be right even if they're wrong?
Who says women need to be right?
Whoa! She says while, you know, projecting women need to be right energy.
Well, how many women are willing to concede in an argument?
I will. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna tell you I'm wrong.
I will too.
Shit, my bad. I apologize. I was wrong. Yeah. I read it wrong.
Especially if I
looked at the picture wrong. I looked at the message wrong. It wasn't you, boo. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So do you think that who do you think is more likely to admit when they're wrong, men or women?
Men will take it to the fucking grave.
They will for deny.
Well, then why do we have the expression being the bigger man?
That's not all the way true every
yeah,
time.
it isn't. You could be the bigger vagina,
bigger bitch,
bigger pussy.
Yeah.
Well, then why don't we have that expression?
Bigger clit.
It's just you're big.
Ew.
Why do women?
I don't eat shrimp biryani just to piss off. Okay. I reserve 3. I'd eat shrimp. Right. I reserve 3 words. They are special.
Often tell themselves to never settle.
Oh, because we do so much work. Like, once you get into a relationship, we're going to be constantly doing all the work. So if you settle from the beginning, you're going to just be miserable. You're going to be settled.
Is the man not doing a lot of work by being a provider?
No, not necessarily.
Well, what's all the work that the women are talking about doing?
Well, we're kind of like our men's manager. Like, we make sure you're up on time. We make sure you're doing things right. We make sure you look presentable. We're like your...
But I mean, if a man...
What the fuck? Yo. What? Did she just compare herself to a fawn? Did she just compare herself to a fawn? I am a man's alarm. I tell man what to wear. I tell man when to take a shower. I tell man when to go to work. I give man food. Man come back. What the fuck? Caretakers. She's a magazine.
He wasn't capable of doing all that stuff himself. Would the woman even find him attractive in the first place?
No.
Well, we don't know that at first. We don't know that.
Well, I mean, obviously, I mean, a man has to be able to take care of himself in order to have the status and the physique and, you know, all the discipline that, you know, women would find attractive to begin with, right?
Yes, but that level is what men require, and what we bring to the table is on two different levels. What we want and what we bring.
What does a woman bring to the table?
Like I said, we're like the manager. We put you in position so you can be better.
Have you ever considered the...
What does a woman bring to the table? It's an interesting question. What does a woman... According to her, a woman brings that to... I think it depends upon what you want on the table, right? I guess I treat my objects like women. Stop.
The possibility you might end up a lonely old cat lady?
I think about it every day. It's so hard to get someone who understands you. And
why are the women who say they won't settle okay with settling for living and dying?
I wish women would go for shy men and not avoid them, because they are all sad. They are sad all the time, and sometimes, or something like that. What? Happy cat ladies punching the air right now. I wish women would go for shy men. Like, some women like shy men. Isn't that like true and stuff? Yo, there's this fucking, you know. Ah man, some women do like shy men. It just depends, you know. How old are you? Smite the rapper. Yeah, it's not that. Sometimes a woman can come in your life and she can make you happy and shit, and it's kind of fucking weird. Then you fall in love with her, and then you break up.
Alone with a dozen cats.
because during all their life they think they deserve better, and the years pass and then they end up being alone.
Because you'll have peace. Your peace of mind is priceless.
Well, yeah, but why would women who can't have everything choose to settle for nothing?
Because that's not nothing. Like, you have yourself. Like, sometimes if you get the wrong man, it just chips away at you, and you be like, I'll just rather deal with my cats than to be doing all this work.
Is it true women typically want what they can't have?
Yes.
So would you agree that chasing women is terrible advice for men?
All men do is chase women. No. The boyfriend I have, I chased him, and I still chase him to this day. BC's not shit.
Don't women end up working for a man's attention if he's the high value man she says she wants?
There's no high value men out here for real.
There's no high value man?
No, there are some high value men, but they're not a lot. That's the thing. Women are the prize. That's what the people get fucked up.
Well, wait,
Women are the prize.
hold on. If high value men are rare, why wouldn't the high value man be the prize?
They're not the prize, because what was there?
There's less of them to go around. They're more rare.
Yeah, where are they? I've been searching.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That would make them a prize. A diamond is a prize because it's rare.
No, the women are the prize because women, they got a pussy. You know what I mean? Pussy makes the world go around. A man got a dick.
So a woman. Wait.
Pussy makes the whole entire world go round.
Okay, if all the men in the
man, fucking dude. You know what? I want to become an old cat man, right? And a fucking complicated man. I want to become an old cat man, right? I can't be short, fat, and ugly, right? Because I'm beautiful. So I want to be an old cat man. And I'll rub one out like a proud man every single day. Okay, instead of taking this bullshit, right, I'll rub one out every single day.
In the world were gay, how would pussy have power?
I really hope they were, because at this point, what the fuck is going on? No, women still have the power either way because we're a woman, you know what I mean? A man is a man, but a woman is a woman.
I thought women wanted equality. Do women want to be equal or special?
We want equality with equal pay. I'm not trying to get my ass beat. I want equal pay because it's like, why am I going to college? I'm getting A's and B's and this nigga got C's.
All right, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Would you rather, wait, hold on. Hold on, wait. Okay, hold on. Would you rather have a high profile job for no pay or clean sewers for $100,000 a year?
I would clean sewers if it's more money.
Okay. Do you think most women would choose to do that?
I don't know what most women choose, but I'm talking about me.
Okay, no, I get that, but I'm saying I've interviewed hundreds of women, and most women actually would not choose a dangerous, dirty job. Is that possibly why
narrative builder, narrative builder. Actually, I have talked to a lot of women, right, and most women would like to do that. Okay.
Well, if you're not willing to put in the work to get money, then that's your fault.
Do you think most women want to do the dangerous, dirty jobs?
It's not. Well, sometimes I'm not gonna lie. I'm not taking trash out.
Well, why do we have the expression that's a man's job?
Because certain things are a man's job. Because it's like, why gotta take the trash out if there's a man in the house?
Right. So I'm just saying.
Or lift heavy things.
Well, right, but it says.
When I'm talking about equal rights, I want equal pay. I want equality. I'm not trying to get. I want to walk the streets and feel safe. That's what I want to do.
But I'm saying, is it fair to say if you want equal privileges, you need equal responsibilities?
No, I want. Why is responsibilities with equality?
Because you gotta
I'm just trying to get equal pay.
Because you gotta take the bad with the good.
Why do I have to do all the extra shit if I can't just? Why can't I just have equal pay?
Don't you have to take the bad with the good?
No, you do not. We just have equality. Period. You see what I mean? You know what I mean?
So you want equality only when it benefits you?
No, I want equality. Period. Because why do we have equality? It should be benefiting women because at the end of the day, men have more privilege than women do.
How so?
And it's just like that shit's up. First of all, a man can walk the streets without feeling safe. So yesterday, I'm trying to go to a goddamn Walgreens and I'm getting catcalled. I'm getting called a bitch. My shoe got taken from me yesterday, all because from a man, all because I'm a woman. A man can walk the street and they can feel safe. If I'm out here past a good 1-2 p.m., I'm scared and I'm gonna go home.
Are you aware that statistically men are the highest victims of violent crime?
Are you fucking kidding me? This dude, man. This dude, that is not even what she's talking about. Like, what this guy, dude.
Where?
Statistically, look it up.
Where is this at?
The FBI.
Show me.
The FBI statistics.
Show me. I want to see it.
Okay.
I don't believe that.
I'll show you.
I want to see it.
I mean, I agree with you. Women are the victims of a sexual crime, but men are victims of violent crime.
But it's still crime, period. And
well, no, I know that.
Why I gotta just run and be like, oh, I might get. That's fucked up. Super fucked up.
I think it's fucked up too.
Period.
I can't take this anymore, man. I can't take this anymore. Wait, we've been doing this for 2 hours? Holy shit, I just looked at it. Oh, fuck, man. Oh, alright. Okay, so, women, what is it all about? Is it good or is it whack? Do you woman or do you not woman? Okay, that is the question. Yeah, I was supposed to study my German shit, thinking she's been drinking and the interviewers and has, but I stayed here instead. Right. Well, I gotta go. It was nice having you guys here. I don't know why. Right, we'll do more streams like these as well, but at a better time when there's a lot of majority of the people are women. Right, then we'll do these streams again. Right, okay. I love you guys, and as always, I don't know, just bye. Okay, take care.